Hey, how y'all doing? Captain Cephas here, and I've got a question for you. What would you say if someone asked you, are you prepared for a tackle malfunction on the water? Well, most of us would probably say, sure. You know, you've got an extra spool, some extra line, perhaps some reel grease, maybe even an extra guide in case one of them came off while you were fishing. But what would you say if someone asked, are you prepared for a mechanical, an electrical, or a plumbing problem while you're out on the water? Well, today I'm going to give you some of my suggestions for the gear that you'll need when those unexpected gremlins show up on this edition of The Boat Shop. The Boat Shop is brought to you by StainlessTown.com's new Boaters Kit. 223 stainless steel fasteners in a compact case. It's the perfect addition to every boater's toolkit.
Hi folks, I'm Wayne Wooten, and if you own a boat, you have got to have this. StainlessTown.com's new boat kit. Replace those rust-stained and missing screws and install new gear using corrosion-proof stainless steel fasteners. This 223-piece kit has the stainless nut screws and washers you need to handle most boat repairs, and its compact size makes it easy to store. So spend less time fixing and more time fishing. Go to StainlessTown.com and get the job done right.
Now, first and foremost, anyone who owns a boat ought to be a member of an on-the-water towing service like Boat US or Sea Tow. You know, these are the folks that will come out to lend a hand when the unexpected does happen on the water. Now, secondly, I would also strongly advise that anybody who's behind the helm of your boat take a boating safety course offered by folks like the U.S. Power Squadron or the Coast Guard Auxiliary. Now, remember, whoever's behind the wheel of the boat is totally responsible for the boat and the passengers on the boat. And most insurance companies will give you a discount if you successfully complete one of these safe boating courses. Now, part of the responsibility that comes with boat ownership is being able to take care of situations that might arise out there on the water. And one of the things every boat owner should have is a basic toolkit. Now, it doesn't have to be huge. As a matter of fact, most everything that you need can fit in a small tackle bag like this. Now, my basic toolkit consists of a hammer, a heavy adjustable wrench, set of channel locks, some good pliers with a wire cutter built into them, a ratchet wrench with a spark plug socket on it, a couple of screwdrivers, both a flathead and a Phillips head. I also like to keep a volt ohm meter on here because, you know, everything on the boat runs on 12 volts. This is a great way to check continuity to see if you've got voltage, and you can check fuses and lamps to see if they're burnt out or bad with your meter. A few feet of wire, some electrical tape, and then a few crimp-on connectors, the crimp-on style for connecting wire together. I've got an assortment of those. And I've got a few extra fuses for the electronics that are on my boat. And I got a couple of hose clamps here, the kind that will fit my fuel lines. Now, I've got everything in a Ziploc bag, and I've got a paper towel in here that I've squirted a few shots of WD-40 or some other anti-corrosive on the paper towel. I put it in the Ziploc bag with the stuff that I do not want to have any corrosion on it, and that will serve as a barrier both to keep everything organized and to keep anything from rusting that's inside the bag. Now, some of the most common boating problems we have to deal with on a regular basis have to do with mechanical or hardware issues, and specifically the fasteners that hold everything together. You know, boats take a lot of pounding, and that can cause screws to back out or nuts to become loose and fall off, leaving you with bad connections, loose hardware, or worse. And for that reason, I carry the StainlessTown.com Boaters Kit in my tool bag. It has 223 stainless steel screws, nuts, washers, And it has a couple of wing nuts that fit on your threaded battery posts. How many times have you ever lost one of these down in the bilge? It comes in a compact case that fits neatly in your tool bag, and I keep a couple of these around my workshop as well. Now, the most important tool in your toolkit is right up here. Always keep safety as your #1 priority. File a float plan. Do a pre-launch check, and you can get those forms downloaded directly from the Nuts and Bolts of Fishing website. Remember, as the skipper, you are responsible for your boat's wake, and the safety of the passengers that you have on board. Take care of your boat, and it'll take care of you. I'm Captain Cephas McRae, and I'll see you on the water. There's a world of great fishing and boating information at nutsandboltsfishing.com.